But what's happening? What's happening? I feel like I'm always interested in learning.
So there was like
this.
every time there's a leader in the country, he gets ousted by a military coup, and like the new general takes over. And it's happened like time and time again.
Yeah.
There's only a small like transition period where there's like a weird transitional government. And right now the people like they did the big rise up thing 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And ousted the Omar Bashir, who was like president for like 40 years, or like 30 years. But right now, the general of like the military, this guy named like al-burhan. This guy just fucking was like, yeah, no, we're doing coup again. Like there was supposed to be a transitional government, and he just fucking kidnapped the prime minister, this guy Hamdouk, and just put him at his house. But then now they put him back at his own house. But like, but essentially they're just saying this transitional government was threatening the stability of the country. That's why we're stepping in to like, he's just trying to become a dictator, right? And the whole country is just like, they cut the internet off. That's the craziest shit.
That's the first
when
thing,
your own government,
you know?
exactly. Yeah. That means that's like, how can you try to garner our like our votes and like our love when you are like cutting communication off? You're like, we're doing this for your help, but also the basis for your communication, we're gonna cut it off so you guys don't combat us. You know what I mean? It's like, you the people, we're gonna cut the people off.
It's a very stupid thing. It's a crazy thing, man. And this thing happens a lot in Africa, bro. It's not the first country it's happened to. I'm sure you know this. Like,
fuck no.
It happens in every other country. And at different times too. I think Sudan's one of those countries that like,
we're having it late.
You're having it late, and also I feel like you guys always had a dictator. Like
always,
you know what I mean?
Just keep circulating them.
That's the first thing. Once you eliminate the dictatorship system, where no one can stay more than 2 to 4 years, then it'll work. Like a good example was in Ghana in like the early 90s early 80s maybe.
And Ghana is considered the safest country in Africa, isn't it?
It's probably one of the safest. I think
I
it's
just saw it the other day that
it
is Ghana is actually first world or second world, right? Like it's not third world by any means. I know a girl who's in Ghana. She Ubers.
Yeah,
Uber phone. Uber works.
I know white girls
doesn't work in Sudan. I know. I'm like white girls.
Yeah,
they only go to Ghana or South Africa.
You
don't say
you don't want to go to like Sudan or like Liberia. No.
They're like, put a hijab on right now and step to the side.
It's free jokes.
Like this is Sharia law here. She's like, oh.
She doesn't even know.
You see white girls building wells in Saudi Arabia? Never.
No, they can't do that. They don't want them to build wells. Like, not that they can't build it. Just like, don't come.
They're like, we got money.
We got money.
We got water. Don't worry about it, Susan.
We'll hire the Bangladeshi guys. But the whole point of the whole thing is, coups are like a thing that happen. And sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. Ghana is a good example of a good coup. So in the 70s, 80s, John Rawlins, this guy named John Rawlins, he was like a young fucking military guy, put together a committee. They did a coup. They killed like 100 people in one night. Long story.
Like all the people in power.
All the people in power. Everyone that he felt was corrupt. Either they exiled them or killed them kind of thing. Just took out everybody. And then he went into power and he was like, you know what? I want to make sure there's a democracy. There's like a stability.
No way.
So he did it. He was there for, I think, about 4 years. Or for about 3 years even. Yeah, stepped down. Maybe I'm misquoting how many years, but he was there for a short period. Stepped down, facilitated a good election. They elected a civilian president. That president stayed their own time, passed on. He retired from the military, came back in the 90s as president. A civilian. Yeah. Did another like 4 years or so, finished his term, quit.
That's just fucking crazy.
It's wild.
It's unique, scenarios that never work.
Yeah.
Because once you give the motherfucker a taste of ultimate power, especially in Africa in a system where it's like corruption runs rampant, and the mechanism to just take control and be like, this is mine now. Yeah. Like a United States general, you'll almost never see a United States general be like, the White House has been taken over. That's not going to work in the United States. You know what I mean?
There's not too many bodies involved.
Exactly. And there's too many systems in place. And it's just like the first world is just not primed for revolution like that. But Africa, anything is possible any day. You feel it in the air. You know what I mean?
Bro, if I make up my mind like today, I want to be president, I just got to start.
You could get power, convince some people, and facilitate that like in a couple of years. You know,
which is quite simple. Which is hard.
Exactly. It's very hard. But like, I had no idea about this guy. To hear that he did that and then was like, okay, now I'm gonna facilitate a proper election. And then the next guy was like, okay, you set a good example, so I'm leaving it.
I'm
and
not
then no one ruined it.
Nobody.
That's so rare. Like you ever see, like, it's like when a janitor cleans a bathroom and it's clean, you know someone's gonna leave the biggest shit in that toilet.
Someone's waiting.
Someone's
like thinking about it.
I've never seen it not ruined. So that shocks me. That shocks me.
You get lucky sometimes.